Hey, I'm Ben, not Franklin. But I've lost money in almost every way possible. Before we start, like this video if you've ever made a financial mistake, and subscribe if you'd rather not repeat it. Let's talk about how most people lose money and how to stop it. I had a friend, let's call him Tyler. Brilliant engineer, got promoted, went from 70 to 160 in less than 2 years. I remember congratulating him. Then I saw his new apartment. Top floor, smart fridge, new car, subscription wine delivery. He was living the life of someone earning $200K. Problem is, he wasn't saving any of it. By the third year, he was asking me how to set up an emergency fund because a bonus got delayed and he couldn't cover rent. More money just made his decisions louder. It didn't fix them. See, we think getting rich means getting more, but wealth, real wealth, doesn't scream. It doesn't post photos. It hides in what you don't buy, in options, in peace. If your lifestyle upgrades every time your paycheck does, you're not progressing. You're just decorating a trap. Another way people bleed money: time. Specifically, untracked, unmanaged time. I once spent an entire weekend comparing task managers. Notion, Evernote, Todoist, ClickUp. Watched 3 hours of YouTube reviews, read Reddit threads, built comparison tables, felt productive, ended up using Google Docs. Still do. Time doesn't send you a receipt, but it always charges you. Most people are losing money through productive procrastination. They don't binge Netflix, they binge tutorials. They don't party, they over-prepare. But the outcome is the same. No action. No return. If you tracked your time the way you track your bank account, you'd be shocked at how much you're spending. Then there's what I call delayed action syndrome. It's subtle because it feels smart. Feels like you're just getting ready, but really, it's fear. Wearing glasses. A guy I knew had a brilliant SaaS idea back in 2020, CRM for fitness coaches. Simple, clean, perfect timing. But he kept waiting for validation. Wanted feedback, mentors, investors, beta testers. By 2023, 4 companies had launched the same thing. And they weren't perfect, but they shipped. I've learned the market doesn't reward readiness. It rewards momentum. You don't need more validation. You need a deadline. Subscription creep is another quiet killer. I've audited over 30 people's budgets in the last 2 years. The average person pays for 6 to 10 tools they forgot, some of them for years. One guy I worked with had Spotify Premium, Apple Music, YouTube Premium, a meditation app, a journaling app, 3 different AI writing tools, none of which he used in the last 30 days. It's not that $9 ruins you. It's that $9 times 20 is a car payment. Times a year, it's a vacation. Lost not to pleasure, but to friction. I'll cancel next week is a lie we tell ourselves in peace and pay for in silence. Now let's talk about a dangerous trend: investing before you earn. Social media is filled with teenagers buying crypto, stocks, NFTs with no income stream. I got a DM from a 19-year-old. "Hey man, I'm trying to flip NFTs, but I'm down to my last $250. Any tips?" I said, "Yeah, go get a job." If you're making $300 a month, putting $100 into a meme coin is not investing. It's gambling dressed up as ambition. There's an order: skill, income, capital, compound. If you flip that order, it's not a strategy, it's a prayer. Let me tell you about a course creator. 30K a month revenue. Impressive, right? But his ad spend was 20K. Team costs, 6K. Tools, taxes, random software, another 2K. His actual profit? $2,000. He could have made more working at Starbucks. Revenue is noise. Profit is signal. If you celebrate top-line numbers but ignore the margin, you're building a business for dopamine, not dividends. One of the saddest losses? Spending without learning. I once paid $3,000 for a mastermind. Felt like a genius. Took notes, met people, posted it on Instagram. Then did nothing. Months later, I realized I joined for identity, not implementation. I wanted to feel like I was in the room, not actually build. We buy the feeling of growth, not growth itself. The solution? Simple. Every dollar spent should answer one question. What did this teach me? If the answer is nothing, you paid too much. Let's talk ego, because ego loves debt. I knew a guy who financed a BMW while living in a studio. Said it was part of his brand. He ran a marketing agency. I said, if you're so good at branding, why are you branding for your neighbors? We don't buy the product, we buy the identity. But here's the truth. If it doesn't earn you money or save you time, it's not an asset. It's a costume. Then there's avoidance. I've worked with business owners making $100,000 plus per year. No bookkeeping, no P&L, all gut, no numbers. One woman told me, I'm just not a numbers person. But she had $40,000 in debt and didn't know why. Here's the thing. Your numbers don't care if you're bad at math. They just keep stacking, quietly. You don't need to be an accountant. Just track 3 things. What you earn, what you spend, what's left, every week. That's it. Finally, the short-term obsession. We live in a world where how to make $10,000 this month gets millions of views, but how to build a system that pays you for 10 years gets ignored. That's the hustle trap. It feels urgent, it feels noble, but it's exhausting. One guy I helped went viral with a $47 course, made $15,000 in a month, didn't launch again, no follow-up, no funnel, 7 months later, 0. Because virality isn't strategy, it's lightning. The fix? Think in decades, plan in years, build in months, earn in weeks. Act today. Here's what I want you to know. You're not bad with money, you're just distracted. And most financial loss doesn't come from stupidity. It comes from silence, from delay, from patterns. This video isn't to make you feel guilty, it's to make you feel awake. Because money doesn't vanish, it walks away when you stop watching it. I'm Ben. I made most of these mistakes so you don't have to. Like this video if it saved you $1 in regret. Subscribe if you believe systems beat hustle. I'll see you in the next one.